Video games often serve as a unique platform for storytelling, where players can become deeply immersed in the narrative and explore profound themes. Ghost of Tsushima, developed by Sucker Punch Productions, is one such game that delves into the art of letting go through its protagonist, Jin. Set in feudal Japan during the Mongol invasion of the Tsushima island, Jin's journey is not just one of physical combat and tactical prowess, but it's also a physical exploration of the human struggle to release attachments, transform, and adapt to the changing world. This video will explore the character of Jin, his transformation, and the overarching theme of letting go in Ghost of Tsushima. We'll delve into how the game portrays this theme through its narrative, character development, and gameplay mechanics, and how it aligns with traditional samurai philosophy. And I'd like to apologize beforehand if I pronounced Tsushima wrong multiple times throughout this video. I struggle with that. Thanks for watching, and welcome to the Yamanote Express. Before delving into Jin's character and the theme of letting go, it's essential to provide context for the game itself. Ghost of Tsushima is an open-world action-adventure game set on the island of Tsushima during the late 13th century. Players assume the role of Jin, the last surviving samurai of Tsushima, who embarks on a perilous journey to protect his homeland from the Mongol invasion led by Khotun Khan. The game, inspired by real historical events, presents a rich and immersive environment that showcases the natural beauty and cultural heritage of feudal Japan. The lush landscapes, intricate architecture, and attention to historical detail make the game's setting a character in its own right. But beneath such visuals and engaging combat lies a story that weaves samurai philosophy and the art of letting go into its very fabric, illustrating how our rigid attachment to tradition can be at odds with the necessities of survival and protecting what one values. The game touches upon the theme of letting go in various ways, reflecting the broader concepts found in samurai philosophy and Japanese culture. Ghost of Tsushima opens with Jin Sakai adhering to the strict code of honor and conduct of the samurai. He faces certain death but will not abandon his principles, as cowards without honor deserve no mercy. In the end, Jin becomes what he once hated, forced to adapt and change his approach to combat. He must let go of his rigid adherence to the samurai code in order to effectively protect his people. This introduces an internal conflict within Jin. He knows that if he sticks to the samurai code and fights the Mongol invasion with courage and honor, he and the island stand no chance of survival against an army of thousands. In this case, he will die a martyr for his people. However, if he takes a more cowardly approach of stealth, tactics, and fights dirty just like the opposing Mongols, there's a greater chance of success. The path to stealth and dirty tactics has its drawbacks though. If he is to be successful, he will definitely be looked down upon and seen as a coward by the people and his uncle. This conflict is at the core of Jin's dilemma. To understand Jin's transformation, it's essential to first establish his character as a traditional samurai. At the beginning of the game, Jin embodies the ideals of the samurai code known as Bushido, which emphasizes honor, loyalty, and a strict adherence to a set of moral principles. Jin's upbringing, mentorship, and family connections instilled in him the unwavering commitment to Bushido. He is a loyal vassal of Lord Shimura, the head of Clan Sakai, and holds a deep respect for the samurai tradition. His unwavering loyalty and dedication to the code are evident in his actions and interactions with fellow samurai. As the Mongols invade Tsushima, Jin finds himself confronting a crisis that challenges the core tenets of Bushido. The Mongols, led by the ruthless Khotun Khan, threaten to overrun Tsushima. This external threat creates a deep internal conflict within Jin, who's bound by his duty as a samurai to protect his homeland but is constrained by the rigid and often impractical nature of the samurai code. Initially, Jin attempts to uphold the traditional samurai values of honor and open combat. However, as the conflict escalates and the Mongols' tactics prove overwhelming, Jin is faced with the impossible choice. He must either abandon his duty and homeland or adapt and evolve, giving rise to the theme of letting go. Jin's evolution begins with his decision to adopt new tactics and strategies. He starts to employ stealth, subterfuge, and guerrilla warfare techniques. This transition marks the emergence of the Ghost of Tsushima. Jin's transformation into the Ghost represents a willingness to let go of rigid traditions and adapt to the changing circumstances. Jin's transition is not without its challenges. He encounters a resistance from his fellow samurai who view his tactics as dishonorable and unbecoming of a true samurai. This conflict highlights the tensions between tradition and adaptation, where Jin must let go of rigid confines of Bushido to protect his people effectively. As the Ghost, Jin develops his own code of conduct, distinct from the samurai code. This new code is driven by pragmatism, focused on saving lives and achieving strategic objectives. Jin's code evolves with the situation, reflecting his ability to let go of past ideals and adapt to the reality of war. A central aspect of letting go, as explored in the game, is the acceptance of impermanence. This idea, deeply rooted in Zen Buddhism, is interwoven with Jin's journey. He learns to embrace the transitory nature of life and existence. Jin confronts death and the ever-present possibility of mortality. The Mongol invasion brings death and destruction to the island, reminding Jin of the fragility of life. This realization fosters an acceptance of impermanence, encouraging him to live in the present moment and do what needs to be done to succeed. Jin's transformation and his willingness to let go of traditional notions represents his acknowledgement of change as a constant force. The samurai code, once a static, unwavering set of principles, becomes malleable in the face of transformation. Jin's journey reflects the adaptability required to navigate the ever-shifting landscape of life. As Jin transitions from a traditional samurai to the Ghost, he undergoes a significant emotional growth. The Mongol invasion and the atrocities committed by Khotun Khan's force evokes a sense of anger and hatred within Jin. This anger initially drives his transformation, but he later learns to let go of it, as it threatens to consume him. His journey highlights the need to harness emotions constructively rather than being overwhelmed by them. Jin also grapples with fear, both of the Mongol threat and of losing those he cares about. This fear is a natural emotional response to the dire circumstances he faces. However, Jin learns to confront and transcend this fear, emphasizing the importance of letting go of paralyzing emotions that take decisive action. Jin experiences profound grief over the loss of loved ones and the destruction of Tsushima. This grief serves as a reminder of the impermanence of life. He learns to accept his grief as a natural part of the human experience, ultimately finding a sense of inner peace. Tension between duty and personal desires is another essential aspect of Jin's character development. As he lets go of traditional samurai values, he grapples with how to balance his responsibility to Tsushima with his own needs and desires. Jin's loyalty to his lord and commitment to protecting Tsushima are deeply ingrained in his character. However, as the Ghost, he finds himself at odds with the traditional samurai path. This conflict exemplifies the broader struggle of balancing duty and the personal desires, a central theme in both the game and samurai philosophy. Jin is not only responsible for protecting Tsushima, but also for leading the resistance against the Mongols. This leadership role places additional demands on him, emphasizing the complexity of letting go of personal desires for the greater good. As Jin's journey progresses, his perspective of duty evolves. He learns to balance his commitment to protecting Tsushima with the understanding that he must adapt to make difficult decisions to achieve his goal. His transition embodies the essence of letting go of personal desires when the conflict with a higher purpose arises. A unique aspect of the Ghost of Tsushima is the player's role in Jin's transformation. Players experience the game's narrative and decisions through Jin's eyes, and their choices directly influence his character development. Players make choices that affect Jin's actions, relationships, and alliances. These choices often revolve around the player's interpretation of the best way to serve Tsushima, which in turn reflects the theme of balancing personal duties with desire. The game's open world design allows players to personalize Jin's transformation. Players can choose to embrace Jin's new methods as the Ghost, use a stealth or direct combat, and determine the path of emotional growth he undergoes. This player agency highlights the dynamic nature of letting go, as players must adapt Jin into their preferred playstyle. In the end, they can choose to let go of the samurai path or embrace the Ghost. The game encourages players to explore the island, interact with characters, and undertake various quests. Through these activities, players gain a deeper understanding of the game's themes, including letting go, as they witness Jin's transformation and its impact on the world of Tsushima. The game offers a compelling narrative that explores the transformation of Jin Sakai from a traditional samurai to the enigmatic ghost. This evolution is deeply intertwined with the theme of letting go, which is a central aspect of samurai philosophy and the broader Japanese culture. Jin's journey serves as a powerful example of the art of letting go and encompasses multiple dimensions, including the abandonment of rigid tradition, the acceptance of impermanence, and emotional growth, and the delicate balance between duty and personal desires. Through the player's choices and interactions, the game provides a unique immersive experience that allows players to shape Jin's transformation, emphasizing the dynamic nature of letting go. Ghost of Tsushima is not merely a video game, but a profound exploration of the human experience and the choices we make when confronted with adversity. Jin Sakai's transformation from a traditional samurai to the ghost showcases the resilience of the human spirit and the wisdom of adapting to change while letting go of the past. His journey stands as a testament to the enduring relevance of these themes and their impact on our lives in the modern world. Before finishing off this video, I just want to thank everybody for all the support I've gotten for the Cyberpunk video and the Uncharted video. We got over 100 subscribers and it's only been 2 videos. I just want to thank you guys all. Thank you for watching and thank you for all your likes, comments, and subscriptions. It really means a lot to me. And those of you that are new, welcome to the Yamanote Express.